how does Black men and the Black community and America embrace this conversation of the chronically under-touched. And some people ask me, Aaron, why do you say chronically? It wasn't like mostly under-touched. And it goes back to a question I asked a young man that kind of birthed this narrative as we know it today as a Chronically Under-Touched project. In the last 12 months, have you had 3 minutes of thoughtful, platonic touch from anyone? I didn't even try and add a list of African heritage male.
And he says, I can't think of 3 minutes in the last 12 months, and my body started to realize the magnitude of what he has been holding. I said, how far back can we go? He went back 5 years and said, in the last 5 years, I can't think of 3 minutes of thoughtful, platonic touch.
It's a phrase I'll be saying and probably throughout this entire weekend some about showing yourself. I think as a professional, we might come to work and we have a certain outfit, we might take a bath, we might have perfume on. We're showing up as professional, responsible adults. We're trying to learn how to see all of ourselves. And what that might mean is that your listening will be invited to stretch big enough to allow as much of ourselves to show up. And that's gonna be a practice.
I realized that for me to think about touch, that there was a lot about really tracking the parts of ourselves that are in contact before the skin even ever gets close to being touched. It's really about allowing space for my tender parts of myself, either be my skin, my voice, my energy field, to be in your presence and welcomed, and to be able to be close, not only in story, but in like the untold story.
We're looking at tenderness. And it's interesting to think about tenderness and realize that you have to look at lynching and actually America in a real way. I had to look at that in order to find my own tenderness and why folks had to take their time to receive safe touch.
For myself, I'm witnessing multiple moon landings today. This is my big deal. This is my moon landing multiple. And I appreciate all of you all contributing to something that I mean conscious to realize the magnitude of what you all offered up, with y'all's gratitude and y'all's trust, and being that those first brothers to step up and say we're gonna model this for literally America. Ishelua, Kole.